Hi everyone, this is Kofi Pope from Atelier de Kofi Pope, and I'm back with another Photoshop tutorial. And as we try your Photoshop addition, so the topic I able to treat a smart object. In this smart object, what you are saying? Yemfa biscuit way and chere what smart object means. And first of all, ukoto biscuit way. We say there is this package in the same biscuit. You have to tear this package before you can get the actual biscuit. So say no, emfa say biscuit way ye layer Photoshop, and we want to add an effect to this biscuit. But effect near the become biscuit way hunu yempese ebe have direct effect biscuit way so. It means fancy ye pese ye for biscuit way. Ye pese ye din so good biscuit way so na for. But yempese biscuit ne be for ye ntimi we. Enti the pese ye ne say ye the biscuit way ebe share plastic package way mu te say na e buy enti ye the biscuit no a share plastic way mu. I swear. When you convert a layer to smart object and you apply an effect on that layer, it doesn't have direct effect on the object or the layer, but it add the effect to an imaginary fold be accurate a de layer no ashim. Into bon say ye betimi ahwie nsu egu rubber way so, but affect biscuit way. So what I say later on see ye pese use biscuit way dey be fufura. Ye betimi bie rubber no ni ye biscuit no. E dey whatever we want to do. But the effect is still on the biscuit when you add it to it. That's the same way Yaya way smart object no. Yaya way smart object. We can put this whole smart object into another smart object. And this time around, see add the effect to where me fancy add the effect to package way. Maybe we are changing the color from red to yellow. Because it is a smart object, it is not going to have effect on this one. So this plastic will still maintain its color red, but package way be yellow. And it is not having direct effect on this one. But so far as a share package way mono, it becomes a smart object and it carries that effect. Send your better the no.
After hard work in Kuano, scanning be a sadia trediani, say I know, say I do, ya dear, say oh dear Betty, ye bebo minimum of 50 moja, amen.
Who enjoy our better as here.
Hey! Ojobas.
Yenko Photoshop. Nian started and that's why this year.
And it's a CI about Photoshop. And I the gift box I wear your workspace so and a bachelor send a smart object a year juma. Into first of all, many layer one no gift box. Send whatever we will be doing here, we will know what layer we are working with. And it's a no your layer we ever but a yet smart object. And say who work with a layer which is not smart object with the effect eke kan ho say o pile effect na do baby you can't get the original object no now the year juma to me fan say o person add the color to it, image adjustment and a hue saturation. Now add the color no to the gift box. But the effect way I have a direct effect. I have a direct effect on the gift box. Ebani say you don't have the original gift box, and in addition to that, you don't also have the gift box now add the effect. No? So amawa benya one thing at a time. You get one thing at a time. So what the smart object does is it gives you endless possibilities. With smart objects, you can get the original color of the gift box, which is red, and also get the effect you have added to the gift box, which is green. Now, if you are working with a smart object, so let's convert the gift box. You right click and you click on convert to smart object. So right now our gift box is a smart object, and at the ODB who say a smart object, some icon be abba terminal no so no, and on the better say a smart object. Right now, when we want to add an effect to this box, we double click on the icon. It will open another workspace with only the gift box. It will open another workspace with only the gift box. And in this workspace, you bet me add the effect bia ye pese add. So adjustment, hue saturation, change the color to green. And I ube save it. The reason why you save it is, according to when you are working with smart objects, according to say it creates an unseen folder around your object you are working with, and that folder receives whatever effect you apply to the object. When the folder is receiving it and you don't save it or you don't lock it, it looks like you don't need it, so the folder will let it go. That is the main reason why when you are working with smart objects and you add an effect, you have to save it. So Control S near save. We save where you can close this workspace and you have the effect on your gift box and still maintain one layer, but the effect is on your gift box. If you want to do away with the effect on the gift box and off the visibility of the effect you added, save it again and you have your original gift box with the color red. Now you can add multiple effects to it. You can add multiple effects into adjustment layer. Let's add gradients to it. And also when we save it and we delete our workspace, we have that effect here. We have that effect here, and we can make changes to all these layers anytime. I can choose to off the color and maintain the gradient, and straightforward that effect will be applied here. And when you convert to smart objects, it helps you work non-destructively and you still have your original copy. It is a CNO. When we want to bring our original copy on the workspace again and work with, you just have to double click and import your original copy here and still have your smart object. This is the original copy, this is the smart object. We can choose to take off the effect on the smart object and maintain its original copy. So we have the smart object and we have the original copy without the smart object. Working with smart objects helps you work faster and non-destructively. It has endless possibilities when you are working with smart objects. Now, one advantage of working with smart objects is you don't lose quality. Into share gift box here, we say this one is a smart object and this one is not a smart object. Now, when we group this and we scale it down, and we scale it up again, Ubehunu say gift box na a smart object no and losing the quality, but the a smart object no and losing the quality. Do you get it? And losing the quality. So when you want to work with an object or a layer in Photoshop and you be scaling it up and down, adding effect to it, and you don't want to lose the quality of that object or that layer, convert it to smart object. And no matter how you scale it up and down, it will not lose its quality. Once this is something which is new to most of us. Another advantage of working with a smart object is it helps you create duplicate layers and apply the same effect on all the duplicate layers on one click. In the end, say, let's create duplicate of this. And scale it down. And let's create multiple boxes. And here, we have multiple boxes. You're creating. One advantage of working with smart objects is when you apply an effect to this box, you don't need to come and apply effect to each and every box you see here, because it is a smart object. When you apply an effect to this box, it be apply to nina right away. And let's apply an effect to one of the box, change the color to green and save it, and we delete it. But when say I apply effect to all the box, because a smart object into one effect affecting this is how it works. Ebia opeso apply effect B to a particular box, but person ebe affect boxes even though a smart object. There is a way to do that. And also select box back, you right click and go to new smart object via copy. This is the new smart object via copy. Let me name it gift box via copy. This time around, when you add an effect to this box, and affect the other boxes, even though they are all smart objects, you have break the chain. You have break the chain of this smart object. This smart object can be different, but when you don't work with the gift box via copy and you work with the gift box, now be add the effect via to it, be apply to the other ones. So you see how smart object works. It gives you endless possibilities, and it helps you keep a whole lot of things in one layer. Into when we say you can add text. You can choose to add text gift box. You can add text. And save it. And this test will be applied to all the boxes. So as I say, so you can choose to do so many things. So we have like 1, 2, 3. We have 3 layers on top of another layer. But when we save it and we come here, Photoshop read all those 3 layers as one layer. And in doing so, it reduces the size. It reduces the size of the project you are working on in Photoshop. So there's no way you are going to see a problem like batch disk full, because the smart object helps you save space. It helps you save space. We can group all these smart objects and make it another smart object. So this time around, it is a smart object in a smart object. So when we double click this one, we now have all these boxes, and we can choose to work with this smart object from here. So this time around, when you create a smart object in a smart object, then it means you have 2 folders, unseen folders. And you apply effect one folder, and you save it like the way we've applied the color here. When you save it and you delete, it will have effect on this side of the workspace, but have the effect here, because 2 folders you are creating, because you have you have a smart object in a smart object. So when you save it and get here, you have to save it here too, so you can get it here. So the more you create a smart object, the more you save to apply the effect to the original workspace you are working on. So this is how smart object works. If you are new on this channel, I would like you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime I post video, you get notification and you can join the class and learn. Question B will be you can leave it in the comment section and I'll make time to answer it for you. Nti aha na yede ene adesua no ebesi. They say na yede bia meka no Photoshop is fun, no cause for alarm. See you in our next tutorial.